talk about the 14 qualities that, if a man has them, you should seriously consider holding on to him. But remember, he must also be the right fit for you. It's not just about him being a great guy, it's about how well you connect with each other, so let's dive in. 1. A genuine and deep connection. One of the first signs you should look for is whether you and this man share a deep, genuine connection. This goes beyond physical attraction or surface-level conversations. You should feel like you can be your true self around him, and he should feel the same way. For example, if you can talk for hours about your dreams, fears, and aspirations, and you still feel energized by each other, that's a deep connection. Imagine after a long day you call him just to chat. He listens attentively and gives you thoughtful responses, not just nodding along. He remembers details from past conversations and brings them up, showing he values what you say. That's a sign of a real connection. 2. Emotional availability. Emotional availability is crucial in any lasting relationship. It requires emotional vulnerability, which means he's willing to open up to you about his feelings and past experiences, even if they're uncomfortable. A man who is emotionally available will allow you to express your feelings without shutting you down or making you feel weak for having emotions. He might tell you about a rough time in his life, not to seek sympathy, but to share a part of himself with you. When you share something emotional, he doesn't dodge the topic or make you feel dismissed. Instead, he empathizes with you, making you feel heard and understood. 3. He embraces accountability. A man who takes responsibility for his actions is one worth keeping. He won't dodge tough conversations or try to turn the tables on you during an argument. You shouldn't accept or enable his unwillingness to take accountability. Ask yourself, does he take responsibility not just in your relationship but also in his general life? If he accidentally hurts your feelings, he apologizes without making excuses. He says, "I'm sorry I did that. I'll try to do better." A man who dodges accountability will shift the blame onto you or others, saying things like, "You're too sensitive," or "I wouldn't have done that if you hadn't said this." That's not what accountability looks like. 4. He is respectful. We live in a world where respect is often misunderstood. Respect is more than just politeness. It's about valuing you as a person and showing that through actions and words. When there's a red flag, don't ignore it. Address it and watch how he responds. A respectful man won't dismiss you. He'll engage with you kindly, even if there's a disagreement. For example, if you point out something he did that upset you, instead of getting defensive, he listens and says, "I didn't realize that affected you. Let's talk about it." That's respect in action, being open to your feelings without dismissing them. 5. He is commitment-minded. Many men might not want a committed relationship. They may just be looking for fun or casual dates. That's fine if that's what you want too. But if you're looking for a committed partner, you need to establish his intentions early on. Some men will act like your boyfriend, but when it comes down to it, they don't want a girlfriend. Be clear about what you're both looking for so you don't get surprised later. For example, you've been dating for a few months and things are going well. He spends time with you, acts like he's invested, but when you bring up the future, he says, "I'm not really looking for anything serious." Pay attention to those signals early so you can decide if this man is truly in it for the long haul. 6. A faithful man. Yes, there are tons of loyal men out there. Faithfulness is a core quality of a lasting relationship. Not every man who cheats came into the relationship with the intention of doing so, but once trust is broken, it's hard to recover. If a man says, "All men cheat," that's a red flag. He probably doesn't believe in faithfulness. It's important to understand his mindset on loyalty before you get deeply involved. Example, you ask him what his views on faithfulness are, and he says, "I believe in loyalty. If I commit to someone, that's it." Contrast this with a man who says, "Everyone slips up, it's not a big deal." That mindset will likely lead to heartbreak. 7. Willing communicator. Communication is key to any relationship. A man who is willing to engage in meaningful conversations, even when it's uncomfortable, is showing that he values the relationship. It's important to note that communication is a two-way street. While he needs to be open to talking, you also need to be mindful of how you bring things up. Example, you bring up an issue gently, and instead of avoiding the topic, he sits down and talks it through with you. He may not initiate every conversation, but when you approach him, he's willing to dive into the discussion. That's a man who values communication. 8. Humble, not arrogant. Humility goes a long way in a relationship. A humble man won't think he's better than you or always needs to be right. Humility allows room for growth in the relationship. for both partners to admit when they're wrong and work together to improve. Arrogance, on the other hand, leads to conflict and stagnation. Example: in a disagreement, a humble man will say, "You know what? I hadn't thought of it that way. Let's work through it." An arrogant man, however, will insist he's right, regardless of the facts. Humility fosters a healthy, cooperative relationship. 9. Balanced sobriety. A man who has no addictions to alcohol or recreational drugs is a keeper. Nothing wrong with having a few drinks at socials or sharing a bottle of wine at dinner. Everything in moderation is key. He values his health and well-being, and this reflects in his lifestyle choices. He is someone who can enjoy life without relying on substances, making him a stable and reliable partner. 10. Financial stability. A man's financial situation can tell you a lot about his responsibility and future planning. Whether he is renting or owns a home, everyone has their preference, has debt or is debt-free. These factors can impact your future together. A financially stable man is often more capable of providing a secure and comfortable life. Financial stability is not just about having money. It's about making wise decisions, planning for the future, and being prepared for life's uncertainties. This kind of stability can add a layer of security to your relationship, knowing that you both can face challenges together without the added stress of financial instability. So, when evaluating a potential partner, consider his approach to finances as a reflection of his overall responsibility and commitment to building a solid future. 11. Family and social interactions. How a man interacts with his family, your family, and friends is crucial. A man who gets along well with these important people in your life shows that he is respectful, considerate, and values relationships. Examples include attending family gatherings, being polite and engaging with your friends, and showing genuine interest in their lives. These interactions are a strong indicator of his character and how he will treat you in the long run. A man who fosters positive relationships with those you care about is likely to be a supportive and loving partner. So, pay attention to how he navigates these social circles, as it can reveal a lot about his true nature and his ability to build meaningful connections. 12. Kindness and generosity. Kindness and generosity are essential qualities in a partner. A man who is kind and generous will go out of his way to make you feel loved and appreciated. Examples include small acts of kindness like surprising you with your favorite treat or being generous with his time and resources. These actions, no matter how small, show that he values your happiness and well-being. A kind and generous partner is always thinking of ways to bring joy into your life and is willing to go the extra mile to support you. In the long run, these qualities foster a loving and nurturing relationship where both partners feel valued and cared for. So, keep an eye out for these traits, as they are the building blocks of a strong and enduring partnership. 13. A man who makes you laugh and prioritizes you. A man who makes you laugh and prioritizes you is a joy to be around. He knows how to lighten the mood and make you feel special. Examples include planning fun activities, complimenting you, and showing genuine care for your well-being. Laughter can be a powerful tool in creating a strong bond between partners. It helps to navigate through stressful times and brings a sense of joy and playfulness into the relationship. When a man prioritizes you, it means he values your presence and makes an effort to ensure you feel appreciated and loved. This could be through simple gestures like planning a surprise date or giving you a heartfelt compliment that brightens your day. A partner who brings humor and prioritizes you is not just a companion, but someone who enriches your life and makes every moment together more enjoyable. 14. A man who makes you proud. Being attracted to your partner and feeling proud to be seen with him in public are important aspects of a relationship. A man who makes you feel this way is someone you enjoy spending time with and are proud to introduce to others. Imagine the joy of walking hand in hand with someone who not only makes your heart skip a beat, but also fills you with pride. He is someone who complements your life, and you can't help but beam with happiness when you're together. If a man possesses these 14 qualities, he is truly a keeper. Cherish and appreciate him, as he is a rare find. Remember, relationships are built on mutual respect, love, and understanding. Recognizing these traits in your partner can lead to a fulfilling and lasting relationship.